Here we go. An objective analysis on how to pronounce doge. Hello, doge community. While this particular Pandora's box has been opened shut and reopened again perhaps 1,000 times, I have yet still to see any kind of objective research on the topic. As we are all aware, the English language is a pain in the butt, even to native speakers at times, or all the time. Our vowel sounds in many words don't make sense. Constructs that dictate how vowels should sound are many times inconsistent and unreliable. We have a ton of homophones, homonyms, and countless others. and countless other stuff that doesn't make sense. For the nerdy among us, perhaps this post might provide us some insight. This is not a right versus wrong post, though.
Wait time!
Shut up, Patrick. I'm trying to listen to the story.
No, my apologies.
Hey!
Preface. English language has among the most broken, inconsistent pronunciation from written syntax in the world. Examples: horse and worse, tear and tear, herd and beard, how and low, food and good. This list can go on and on. Can you stop chewing so loudly? This list can go on and on. Compared to some other languages, particularly... Shut up with your kids, Bob! I'm recording this!
Why?
Because I'm gonna animate it and it's gonna be delicious.
You're gonna animate it?
Yeah, shut up!
Patrick, interrupt. And me, like, blowing into my 90s mic?
Yeah, I'm gonna animate all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Compared to some other languages... I'm just gonna mute Patrick.
Yeah, that's the ideal option.
Patrick,
everyone mute Patrick.
If you don't stop, I'll mute you.
I already muted.
Yeah, I'll unplug the stereo.
Okay, unplug the stereo.
Okay, I just unplugged the stereo.
Compared to some other languages, particularly Italian and Spanish of the Romance family of languages, are known to have a shallow orthography. Or a system of spelling where the written word matches very closely.
Shut up, Patrick.
To the pronunciation of the spoken word. Obviously, English has very deep orthography.
Wait, shut up. I'm trying to listen to Lex.
Speaking the Kings from written word is a pretty bad experience for beginners and even intermediates.
Can you set your profile in Minecraft?
Who, me?
No,
Yeah,
just in general. In general situation.
Yeah.
Do you know
Saw you
what
back
that's
in the
from,
mine,
right?
got your
It's from
pickaxe
Minecraft.
swinging from side to
God.
side.
Sorry.
Wait, exactly which video is that from?
Why would I know that? I'm not a loser.
Fallen Kingdom by Captain Spark.
Why would you know that, Lex? This is
Seriously?
unacceptable. You know what?
You
Now I'm gonna
seriously
start
don't know who
sharing
that
my
is.
screen out of anger.
Stop!
Is it crashing your internet, Lex?
No, but
God, you're
Okay.
crashing my computer.
That's fine.
hey, Wade, I thought you wanted to hear the article, Wade.
Oh, I do want to hear the
Oh,
article.
bye, Carson.
I like how easily that worked.
Okay,
Okay,
Wade.
anyways, keep going.
This list can go on and on. Wait, where am I?
I thought you passed.
Oh yeah, meme origin. The popular photo first appears on a Japanese on a Japanese Japanese blog post and becomes memed and popularized some years later. The timeline doesn't really matter, but the meme is largely based on the intentional misspelled doge and accompanies two-word phrases in deliberately broken English. This is what we know and love as the doge meme.
Doge.
Fun with English phonetics and interpretations. Sorry, I just.
But how is it
chapstick.
pronounced?
I'll get to that in like a second.
Okay.
Well, more than a second, like 2 minutes. The international misspelling of dog as doge. I just said international. The intentional misspelling as, of dog as doge was probably a big hit on many LiveJournal and MySpace pages in the mid 2000s. I don't know what those are, seeing as how I'm 14 years old. Where neckbeards before their necks were bearded wrote about watching videos on Homestar Runner, E-Bombs World, and Albino Black Sheep, and blogging about the subpar sandwich they ate that day. It was a very small, very nerdy subculture when the internet was starting to connect people in ways other than just direct AOL Instant Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, ICQ, etc. could ever do. Social media was really in its infancy, and chock full of angsty teenagers. This
Dude,
subculture
funny
firmly
Doge.
stands behind doge, pronounced as doge. Variation of pronunciation. So now we get to the three ways that the 3 ways of pronunciation he analyzes. One of them is wrong, but we'll get to that.
I'm about to crash my computer. Or not.
So the first one is doge, as I am pronouncing it currently. Those who cite Homestar Runner as the source of truth stand behind this fervently. Homestar and Strong Bad as characters are polar opposites in those times. Who knows how the characters evolved now, or if Homestar Runner is even still alive. Homestar is the amicable and lovable idiot, and Strong Bad is the extremely clever, brash, manipulative antagonist who doesn't suffer fools lightly. Strong Bad's most memorable and popular appearances is him answering to some very poorly composed emails where he would make fun of spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Part of the humor is that Strong Bad can be incorrect himself, but arrogance is part of his charm. What is that? Is that a 90s microphone, or is that not a 90s microphone?
Can you get back?
Can you stop sharing your screen?
Well, that's a pretty epic doge.
I didn't like that.
Anyway, back to the thing.
Wait, are you still not done?
Yeah, cause Wade.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wade.
The scene people reference on Doge can be seen on YouTube, where Homestar incorrectly spells dog as Doge, and Strong Bad responds snidely. Doge? Truth is they're both incorrect. Doge is a real word, and Strong Bad mispronounces it. The word is pronounced doge. For those who use this pronunciation, it is likely just a tribute to an old video they loved and have nostalgia attached to it. Whether Strong Bad was right or wrong is probably irrelevant to them. Second pronunciation, doge. People who pronounce it like this probably googled doge and thought to pronounce it in the way like the actual English word is pronounced. This really adds some more fuel to the confusion. Literally speaking, this is the correct way to pronounce the actual word doge.
Doge.
However, what?
Doge, Doge.
However, the actual word's pronunciation is not what's being analyzed.
Doge!
Now for the final doge pronunciation, which is obviously the most wrong one.
God.
It's pronounced dodge.
It's pronounced doge. For this
Pronounced
variation,
dog,
I have
I
no
got it.
objective
Doge.
proof. What I can say, however, is that most sane people... who
Google
have dogs-
Dictionary says it's doge.
What I can say, however, is that most sane people
The
who
chief
have...
magistration of Venice, or Guinea.
That's a different word. That's why there's different...
Fun fact.
Anyway. For this variation, I have no objective proof. What I can say, however, is that most sane people who have dogs or other pets have a special voice they speak to their furry companions with.
You
Im-
furries.
We mispronounce stuff on purpose when talking to an abundantly adorable face. We've all probably said some truly incomprehensible nonsense to our dogs when no one else is around. And it is with that voice I believe this particular group is using to say doge.
Doge. Doge wow.
Or doge, not doge.
Doge.
I have spent many days chilling.
Doge.
I've spent many days chilling on the couch with my pooch, gently patting her head and saying some stuff like, "Yes, you're such a good dog." Any other variations that aren't these three? You're a psychopath, shoe fly. Summary. First off, let's all agree not to anglicize another meme in our lifetime, please. This particular problem is compounded by doge being an actual word with a real definition and explicit clear pronunciation. This popular memed word shares a misspelling of dog as in friend, homie, etc., not the animal, mind you, from a not so popular nerdy subculture of art and drama club nerds in the mid-2000s. That is actually a combination of misspelling and mispronunciation by both characters, and a pronunciation that...
Shut
up,
Crane! Some other stuff. So,
and a pronunciation that can...
That's what just happened.
And a pronunciation that can perhaps be explained by how we change the tone when communicating... Shut up! And a pronunciation that can be perhaps explained by how we change the tone when communicating to our animals.
Yeah, like, shut up.
None of the above offer any indisputable proof into their case. While I am personally on the side of doge, this is the writer, not me, saying this, I can find no empirical evidence to objectively prove it is incorrect. To me, it sounds better for the given context and subject of the image. The sad truth is I can find no empirical evidence to prove any variation is correct, so I'm going to rank this little conundrum right next to the theory of gravity. How do you guys pronounce doge?
I pronounce it the Minecraft way.
So, as...
Doge!
So doge or doge? Is it doge or doge?
It's Doge.
So doge? I think, yeah, okay. Well, pretty good. Pretty good.
Carson, what did you say?
Wait, what did you say, Wade?
Doge.
Oh, okay.